So today we have Rob from Classic Rock with us. And Rob, before we get started and go through some of the displays and all the pamphlets, tell us a little bit about yourself and the company.
My name's Rob Ross. I'm the sales manager with Classic Rock Fabrication. We've been in business 14 years. We're based out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and we install countertops. We template, install granite, quartz, and solid surface countertops.
All right, there's so many different directions that we can go. You have the design process, you have the actual materials that you're trying to pick out. This could be overwhelming. Where should we start?
That's a great question. You want to join up with your designer in the Lezzer lumber showroom. You want to put together a floor plan that will show the scope of work, and it could be for your kitchen, your bathroom, could be a fireplace surround, could be an outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of areas you can use these materials. And then you sit with that designer and figure what material you want and what color of that material that you would like to go with. And then from there, it's putting together the total package. And once it's an order, then that's where we come into play.
And regardless of what material maybe or what way you want to go, Classic Rock has all the options available. So why Classic Rock regardless of what direction you want to go?
That's a great question. So first and foremost, it's the quality of the finished product that we're going to put in place. There's a lot of details and a lot of steps that go into achieving that, and it starts at the beginning with a lot more details that we want to have in place. So a lot of questions that we ask so that your project goes smoother from front to the end of the project.
What are some of those questions?
Okay, yes. First of all, what areas are we going to be templating? Because we do everything with a digital laser template. We come out to the house and we template it all. So what areas are we going into? In addition, what sink are you going to be using in your kitchen? So there's no surprises at the back end. What is the faucet information? What edge profile do you want on your countertop? A lot of different. What are you doing with the backsplash? We look at a lot of additional things. Are we going up stairways to get to this area? There's a lot of things that happen at template so that we can make sure that we assess any potential issues that could arise during that.
Well, that tells me as a consumer, because of the experience of Classic Rock, I don't have to worry about surprise costs at the end. There's nothing that's overlooked throughout this entire process.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of homework to ensure that from start to finish the project goes smooth. From the time the material shows up at our production facility and we examine under a blue light the materials to see if there's any defects in it and gauge it to verify that the thickness is appropriate, that it's not warped. We look at it from that at that point, as well as then each step along using the highest quality Northwood machinery for our table saws, for our CNCs. It's all very high tech. The programming that we use for laying out the slabs so that they are cut properly are to the highest levels of precision, and everything along the line from start to finish. There is no expense spared to ensure the quality product is reaching the end consumer.
And with Classic Rock, so number one, you're getting quality production, but also you guys are doing your homework behind the scenes. And I think you told me before, something like 40 to 50 kitchens a day. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's incredible. How do you maintain that high level and produce at such a high efficiency and high quantity?
We have a program that we use that we call it synchronous flow, and it tells us where each piece of the puzzle is at every step along the process. And if something is it's a staged process, and if something is a threat to progress along that stage, it's all hands on deck. We work together to ensure that we address a concern, whether it be a missing faucet or a piece that broke on the router or whatever that happens to be. There's many things that can go wrong, and we all work together to resolve it so that a lot of times it's seamless and it never translates itself to the end user. It is resolved long before they ever see it, and it's taken care of so that the end user just all they see is a perfect countertop on site.
All of these answers come back to my question that I asked earlier: why Classic Rock? And really, you must have so much confidence going out and being a sales manager
Right.
when you know that you can trust everything that's being done behind the scenes.
Yeah. I've been with this company about 5 years, but before I was with this company, I was a customer of Classic Rock, and I had for 12 years, and so I had seen the firsthand the value of coming to work for a company that had such high standards, had such a good work environment. It's a good place to work, and as well as a good place to buy a countertop from.
What else do we have to know? Is there anything else we have to know about Classic Rock?
Yeah, we're very much of an open book with our processes, and we invite the end user to be involved in it. So the technology that we have at our disposal is on our website. It's www.classicrockfab.com, and you can look at our live inventory. Those pictures of actual slabs that you can select and pick your actual slab online. It's the same high resolution picture that we're using during our programming process. And if the end user wants to be involved in laying it out on that slab, they can choosing where the seams are and how the patterning flows. We're the only company out there that's allowing that customer on every single job to be a part of that process.
All right, so for those folks who are going to do that process, we also have an opportunity here today maybe to take a look at just some of the materials that were brought along as well. So let's share those quick for maybe folks who want to go to the website and see more, or who have been there and want to see them up in person here on the video.
Sure. So with respect to the granite, again, there's 1,000 different species of granite you can look at online. In quartz, engineered stones, there's a lot of brands like Cambria, Caesar Stone, Han Stone, and Wilson Art, and a bunch of other name brands that are the leaders in the industry. We're also dealing with Daltile. Daltile is a very affordable option in the engineered stone. So there's 6 colors in the Daltile program. We're just added in. That's one of our newest introductions into our line. So it's been very good for us and offers a really nice, cost-effective alternative.
Well, really appreciate the time. This was informative, enlightening, and have a lot of choices to make. So thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you.